It's a new week. So we got a whole new week to get some new money. What's going on? It's the Money Line Grind. It is March 11th, 2024. Of course, I'm your boy Dame. This is what I do. I give out free picks damn near every single day. I haven't asked anyone for $1 yet. Maybe in the future. Maybe I sell some VIP picks. Who knows? But what I do ask is that you click on the subscribe button and subscribe and then tell a friend to tell a friend about it. And that way we build a little community here. That's all I ask. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. It'll save you a lot of time having to search my name and look for these picks because they're winning. For example, last night we did what we always do, which is kind of like a 2-in-1 thing, but we put 2 units on the LeBron bet. So LeBron cashes us and we almost win 1.5 units. So if you bet $100 per bet, you came off yesterday winning almost 150 bucks. 3 picks, you put 2 units on one of them. It's simple math, but it takes discipline to just stick with the single plays. We all love them parlays. So if you do parlay, I say sprinkle quarter of a unit, fifth of a unit, but don't go too much because you're going to eat away at the profits at these great picks that I've given you. And I got 3 picks for you. First, let's go over what we did yesterday. 2 units on LeBron to score at least 25. We needed 24.5. He got us, I think, about 29. We had Rozier to score 24 points plus assists. He kind of slowed down towards the end of the game and only got maybe 20, 21 points and assists. And then, of course, we took the Grizzlies under 102.5. I think they scored like 96 points. So we get 2 out of 3, but one of them was worth 2 units. We get about a unit 0.48 around there. So anyway, let's get to our picks tonight. Right off the bat, I'm taking the Pistons minus 3.5 versus the Hornets. They're playing in Detroit, minus 125 on DraftKings. This line is really at 4 at minus 115, but I bought the extra point to make it 3.5. Fair to note, we've been doing really good on Detroit Piston bets. I think I've won, I would say, if I had to guess, maybe 7 out of 8 on the season, dealing with player props or the Pistons in general. Pistons are 2-0 versus the Hornets this year and 2-0 against the spread when they play them. Hornets 26-38 against the spread, while the Pistons are actually over 500, 32-31 against the spread. Hornets averaging about 106 per game on the road, which is the lowest average for an away team. They're also on the road. They're last in free throws made, free throws attempted, and they're bottom 5 in field goal percentage, field goals made, 3-point percentage, and rebounds. Not looking good. I'm not sure if the Pistons necessarily have turned a corner here, but their last 5 games, their defense is pretty solid. They're 3rd in steals, 6th in turnovers forced, and because they force that many turnovers, their opponents have the 3rd lowest field goal attempts per game over the last 5. So we're limiting the chances here against a team who already doesn't rebound enough. Tough game. It's a battle of the mid, as I like to say, but I'm going to take the Pistons minus 3.5. You can take them at 4, but 3.5 to make sure I get the win. Second pick, my guy, Kyrie Irving, over 23.5 points tonight in Chicago, minus 125 on MGM. On the season, my guy Kai averages 25.5, but last 10 games, we've seen a 4% bump. He's at 26.5 points per game over his last 10. The books have him lined up for at least 3 3-pointers made because it's minus 156 over 2.5 3-pointers made. So the bookmakers feel comfortable that Kyrie at least hits 3 threes. That's 9 points. We're about 40% of the goal right there. Not to mention, Bulls average, they allow the second most threes this season. In the last 5 games, the Mavericks actually averaged the most points at a little under 124 at 123.6. And they play the second fastest tempo. Bulls do typically play slow, and then they have some decent perimeter defenders. Typically, I'd stay away from something like this, but I believe Luka and Kyrie are exceptional scorers and an anomaly to most things. I'm taking my guy Kai to get it done and get us paid. My last pick, and we're getting a little creative here. I don't think not that creative, but I'm taking a first quarter prop. I'm taking the Nuggets minus 4.5 in the first quarter. They're at home against the Raptors, minus 120 on MGM. And clearly we know who's the better team. It's not even close, but a 5-point spread within 12 minutes is a little challenging. The Nuggets have won 6 of their last 7 first quarters. The only game they lost was to the Kings, and that was like less than a week after just smoking them in the first quarter. So you would imagine there was some prep going into that second game, which was clearly next to the first. But their first quarter wins, the 6 out of 7, pretty impressive. Most recently, they beat the Jazz by 16, the Celtics by 2, Suns by 4, Miami by 16, Wizards by 13, and Kings by 11. Not to mention, these are first quarters at home. I didn't look at the away ones. And at home, they allow the least amount of points in the first quarter. They allow the least amount of points in the game and first quarter, which is around 104.5 points a game. And in the first quarter, 26.5. That's what I'm so sorry, I butchered this. Their opponents averaged 25.5 points on the road coming into Denver in the first quarter. The Raptors, this last 5 games, happen to average almost the same number at 26.5. The Nuggets are elite at home, especially defensively. Raptors are banged up, no Poto, no Scotty Barnes, and they're playing in high altitude tonight. I think we get a Nuggets team that's well-oiled. They know what system they're in. They know what they want to run, and they come out and they execute. I see them easily winning. If I could have made this the pick of the game and somehow made the entire Nuggets roster the thumbnail athlete, I would have. But that's what I got. Those are my 3 picks. Parlay them if you want. I'm going straight on these 3 picks and just load them up for the week. I think we go 3-0 to start it off. We're due. We get one a week, a sweep once a week, and I think it happens. Make sure to hit subscribe. Make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, and let's get this money. Stay profitable.